Guys, there's something about these 10 fragrances that just blew me away. They really impressed me. I wasn't expecting that I was going to like these all that much, but when I tried them for the first time, I was intrigued. I was impressed. I never thought I'd find something that smelled that good and just that different and unique. Because after you smell a lot of different things and you see that a lot of things kind of smell similar to each other and kind of borrow ideas from each other, it's easy to get kind of caught up into smelling stuff that's just dull and somewhat boring and just kind of mediocre. But these 10 fragrances here, these really stepped it up a notch for me. These, when I smell them, just made me realize how magical fragrance can actually be and just how many different layers and facets of all these colognes that there is. Not everything smells the same and borrows ideas. There's a lot of very unique creations out there and just a lot of fragrances in general that just made me go like, wow, that is amazing. Today we're going to be going over 10 of these scents. I have done this video a couple times before, but as I've been expanding and growing and evolving my taste in fragrance, I've fallen across a few more that just really blew me away the first time I smelled them. So if you guys like videos like this, make sure you get subscribed to the channel down below and hit a like on this video. I really do appreciate it, and it shows that you're enjoying the content. I do also want to point your attention to the description box below where all these fragrances will be linked. If you want to pick up any of these at a discount price, some of the best prices on the internet, check those links down below. Let's go and get into it. First up, we have Nasomatto Black Afgano. So this one got hyped up a few years back. It's actually been out for a long time now, or at least quite a while. I don't know if this was Nasomatto's first fragrance or not, but I know that it has been out for, again, quite a while. I believe like 2009 is when it first came out or something like that. I don't know fully for sure, but I know that this is obviously not a new scent. This is nothing new here, but it is one that I've just recently added to my collection. Now, I actually have smelled this before a long time ago just from a sample. It was just one of those dabbers. You know, it wasn't an atomizer. You just dab it and rub it on your skin, and that's how you smell it. Which isn't really usually the best way to sample a fragrance. You usually want to atomize it so you can experience the whole thing. But I smelled it from a little dabber, and I was intrigued. I was like, this is just not usual. Like, this is unusual in a good way, because it didn't smell like anything else I'd ever smelled before, and it still really doesn't. There's a few fragrances out there that do try to get close to it. Gucci Intense Oud. It's just very intriguing. When you smell it, you smell that nice smokiness mixing with the oud. It's just incredible. And just look how cool this thing looks. The black cap with the black fragrance color. I mean, come on, it doesn't get much better than this. This looks high-end, this looks luxurious, and when you smell this one, you'll agree with me. This one is a very high-end scent, great quality, and just smells gorgeous. Second up, another fragrance that blew me away the first time I smelled it, Armani Code Absolu. The new release as of last year. It just kind of worked with me, and I'm like, wow, this is a really, really nice scent. A lot of the reason being because I like vanilla. And there's a pretty nice vanilla note in this one. Of course, it's not going to be, you know, one of the best vanilla fragrances out there, but it is prominent. It's got the tonka bean as well, and a bit of a suede / leather type of thing going on in here that you will smell along with the other notes. And it smells amazing. I love this stuff. Great one for winter time, and it blew me away when I first smelled it. Moving along, we have Yves Saint Laurent Rive Gauche Pour Homme. This one is a masterpiece, in my opinion, a truly, truly magical scent. Of course, this is not the original version. That one comes in a black tin can. You hear this all the time, you know, the tin can Rive Gauche Pour Homme. As you can see, obviously, I don't have that one, but I do have this one, and I also have the other version of this, but in the black bottle. So it's their La Collection Privé. Here, I'll show you. You'll see this is what originally the Rive Gauche La Collection came in, along with their others, M7 Oud Absolu and Pour Homme, and all of those. And Jazz, all there in the La Collection, they came with this type of style. And then they switched to this one. The original was created back when Tom Ford was the creative director for Yves Saint Laurent. That's also when Oud Absolu was created, or M7 Oud Absolu or just M7. That's when that fragrance was created as well, was when Tom Ford was overseeing the creative process. Most fragrances that this man has been involved with have turned out to be amazing. Same with Gucci. Gucci Pour Homme 1, Gucci Envy, and then of course now he's gone on to have his whole entire line of fragrances with the private blends, you know, a bunch of great 10 out of 10s in his private blend. Rive Gauche Pour Homme, it blew me away, and it's really what got me hooked on Fougere scents. Moving along, we have Parfums de Marly Habdan. This one for me is just a fall smelling fragrance all the way through. I get this nice apple, cinnamon, warm, sweet smell, and again, it's just reminiscent of fall for me. Like if you ask me, what is one fragrance that's just like the epitome of fall, it would probably be this one. It would be Habdan, or at least as one of them, because it just has that nice warm spiciness that I equate to fall and, you know, fall activities, bonfires and Halloween related stuff and leaves and all that nice cool weather. That's what this one smells like, and again, when I first tried this one, I was blown away. Let's keep it going here. Up next, we have Chanel Platinum Egoiste. Put this one off for a long time. I just didn't think I was going to be all that into it. Eventually, I ended up grabbing it, and I've never looked back. I love this stuff. I wear it often, like very often. As you can see, this is my main bottle that I wear, and well, it probably doesn't look like I wear it that much. I do have a couple others that I do wear from time to time, the older style bottles, but this is the first bottle I got, and I have put a little bit of a dent. Again, it doesn't look like much, but from someone who typically does rotate through a lot of different things, having a dent, even small like this one, is saying something. And I only do about 2 sprays when I wear this one. I do find that even this newer style bottle does project and last quite a while on my skin. Same with the older style bottles as well, although I do find those to be stronger. This one still gets great performance as well. And again, when I first tried this one, I was just, no words, blown away. Moving along, we have 1 Million Prive. Did I think I was ever going to get blown away by a Paco Rabanne fragrance, especially from 1 Million? Probably not, but hey, this one did it for me. This one, there's something just magical about it. And again, like Habdan, fall in a bottle for me. Just a very fall, festive smelling scent. Going back to all of the, images I described when talking about Habdan with fall and all that stuff, that's the same type of thing that is brought into my mind when I smell this one. And I love stuff like this. A nice, warm, spicy scent, which I've really grown to love more now than ever. When I was first starting out and collecting, obviously, as you guys know, as I've said, more into freshies, but now I'm really starting to get into the warm spices and the sweeter scents, and even starting to get into some oud. I haven't gone full into like the really heavy oud fragrances yet, but I have been dabbling, and I am starting to come around to it a bit more. This fragrance here is incredible, and again, believe it or not, when I first tried it, it blew me away. Moving up next, we have Carner El Born. So another one that is a vanilla-based fragrance. Now this is going to be a better quality vanilla and just kind of a more vanilla-centric scent than Armani Code Absolu, which we talked about in the beginning of the video. This one is obviously going to be more niche because it's a niche scent. The quality is going to be better. You'll find it to be more smooth and well-rounded, but this one's more of like a boozy vanilla. Like you get that alcoholic type of smell in here when you smell it. And for me, when I got a sample of this, I was just like completely blown away. I'm like, wow, like that is just amazing. I love vanilla. Is this going to be one of the best vanilla fragrances out there? No, it's not. I mean, there's quite a few classics that are just known for it. Guerlain Spiritus Double Vanille is one that I do own and that I do love. Just an amazing vanilla scent. But this one, when I first tried this one, especially when I was, it was a few years ago, I was still not fully into niche fragrances and I haven't smelled all that much yet. So this one just blew me away. And even now, I can't help but appreciate and smile when I smell El Born. Amazing scent. Moving along, Ultra Male. Again, another one where it's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yes, I am sure. This one was just, I don't know, it was so different for me. I was like, this is like abnormal in a good way, because it's just so sweet, and you may not be expecting it. Well, I'm sure most of you do because you've heard it millions of times now, but you may not be expecting how sweet this actually comes across. But you get that nice pear note, which is completely different than anything else out there. That nice vanilla as well, a spiciness, a bit of a warmth, some cinnamon, and just some lavender as well, prominent in the original Le Male. It's just just amazing, amazing. In my opinion, it does get hated on. It does get called generic, youthful, and I do agree that it is youthful. This is a very playful and young smelling scent, but for me, it's one that, I don't know, I just love and I can't get enough of. Second to last fragrance, we have by Kilian Apple Brandy. This one really needs no explanation on terms of what it smells like, because it smells just like the name describes, literally. You have to like a boozy type of scent, and you have to like, of course, apple. But again, I've said this before, there's no actual apple note listed in this fragrance. It's just a combination of the different accords and stuff like that, which creates a smell that does very much smell like apple, but it is really about what you would probably expect reading the name of this. It's just a work of art. It really is. It smells so good. Sure, these are a little bit pricey. 50 ml bottles like this, you know, they're a little expensive, but it smells amazing. A little bit goes a long way, and for me, this is like a treat. You know, when I smell this one, when I wear it, it's just, I wear it when I just want something special to wear for myself because I like it. And finally, last up, we have Roja Parfums Elysium. Yeah, Elysium, guys. You guys know it already. One of my personal favorites. And when I tried this one the first time, again, from a sample, I was just appalled. I was just like so overwhelmed. I'm like, this is just incredible. The quality blew me away. Just the way it developed blew me away. Just the whole composition and how the notes kind of played with each other. Just everything about this one, I was just super impressed. Haven't looked back. It's still one of my favorites. I own multiple bottles because I truly do love it, and it's just one of my favorites. So guys, that was going to do it for me. That was 10 fragrances that blew me away the first time I smelled them. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and hopefully you'll let me know down below in the comments what fragrances blew you away as well, because I do want to hear from you guys. And remember, if you want to pick any of these up, I will provide links to them down below. It's going to be to some of the best prices around. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow night with another one. Take care.